Hey, sup, Gary B. First again. We're going to give this a few minutes as we pass that baton from SOLGAR, my Korean brethren, to me, Brini Markiguado. Hello and welcome. Running with the Koreans for a minute, I see. I saw you guys were at 47th. Hope you're still there. Hey, sup, cross-eyed. Thank you for joining. I think we have the unofficial 24-hour stream going with the Dawn of Titans YouTubers. Strongest YouTube family around, right? Let's see what we can do. All right. Yeah. We're getting into this game here. I hope you guys are getting as far as you wanted to so far. I haven't. It's been a slow day for me. Had a little bit of a setback. Started last night when I ran out of stones. Had to sit and wait for that refresh time. Get your 13 battles in, Gary B. Do it, man. Do it. I got a few more than you. A few more. Yeah, that setback, events are us. Yeah, man. It's a little late if you guys haven't really started. But, yeah, that setback I had with not having stones. I had to wait for the refreshing. So this lunar deal came right on time, I tell you. Invest in your future, as it was brought out. Getting 3 of these gives you quite a bit more gems than it is than get the $30 pack. So it is a great deal. Hey, Telly Dot. Hello. Thank you for joining us. So this is going to be more interactive. I'm not going with the Discord. I don't have the other YouTubers on. So tell me what you want to do. But let's take a look and see where I am right now in the event. It, again, was a slow day. I've maybe, wow, all 50 completing. That's nice, man. I think I maybe have gotten just under 2K souls today, which yesterday I did that within a few hours in the morning. I did go ahead and make the purchase, and I hooked up the lunar pack for myself. I had to do that. I had to definitely do that so I can get back into the event. I want to get on board with getting my SOLGAR. I'm sure many of you have seen there are some great looking SOLGARs out there buffing the one troop, the Spearmen. Something that I'm definitely going to get. Now WUKONG may just be a little bit out of my reach. Not quite sure. I'll have to see how I am doing. I gotta see how I'm doing with the possible funds or what we got going on. But going through the rewards, I have a hard time hanging on and not gathering them as I go. Hey, SOLGAR, thank you, bro. But there I am. I'm at the Jade Statue in the Mountain Fist. Finally got that Mountain Fist, and that's definitely something I wanted to get, as Earth is quite damaging. Earth is one of the elements that isn't protected against as often. So getting my Earth Titan maxed out and its relics done will be a good thing for me. But I'm on my way to SOLGAR. So close, but a little far. And looking at the leaderboard, non-toxic, you guys are just doing great. It's good to see you guys up in there. Number 13, and I think, what was it, 23? You guys fall back a little bit? You guys jump up a little bit. Oh, we're at 20. Awesome. You guys have pulled it up. And the Koreans, where are my friends, the Koreans? There they go, at 50. So struggling to stay in there. I hope you guys actually do stay in there. It's going to be a great big bonus. But it's funny, when I look at the leaderboard and I look at my alliance, I'm the only one there. 10,000, got a couple people playing, but then it just drops off. So I definitely will not get anything from my alliance rank. But I got to get at it, guys. Hey, what's up, Narcotic? We got the long grind. It being Friday night, I'm going to go to the wee hours. I am behind schedule. I should have been through 12,000 last night. So not having the 12,000 souls kind of bummed me out. Too late of a start. I feel like I wasted this whole day not getting any raids in. And actually at work, I could not get auto raiding like I would have liked. Now again, there's nothing fancy about what I'm doing. I'm hitting the most easiest lands, going at it full bore. Yeah, Vic killed it day one. I love how people can do that, man. It just blows me away. But yeah, I'm even throwing some spells out there if I feel like it's going a little too slow. Good question. I was bouncing around trying to find a home for the event on that first day, but it was taking a little bit too long, and I wanted to get started after those last couple of events where I did not get started in time and I did not finish the events, and I was sort of close but just a little bit too far. I wanted to get started right away, so I jumped into a dead league where I knew there were actually going to be some targets, because that was my main concern. So I just been auto raiding throughout the day. That's the only reason. I didn't want to have to be in a league where I had to compete with others for easier lands, because my Skolnar is only level 31. He's not a high level. I haven't used him. Only been started to use him for this event right here. Yeah, I should have let you know, man. I was not communicating too well in band, so lesson learned. But I do think I'm going to come back after the event and hang out for a few weeks. Right now, there's a little bit of a transition period with Born, as we've done some merging with some other alliances with Solus and Kittens and whatnot. So until it gets settled down, I'm just going to freelance a little bit. And I'm not really shooting for VP at the moment. I'm just enjoying the game, working on my kingdom, working on my titans, working on my relics. Just another aspect. I feel like I have enough 4 stars to work on and level up. Hey, Mukesh Patel, thank you for joining us. I don't feel like I need to grind for a season win. I just don't feel that need. But this event is switching up. A lot more alliances look like they're trying to get busy with this event than they were at the beginning. Yeah, that's nice. No big push for the VP in Dragons. Hey, Bo. Thanks, man. Soldier, thanks. Yeah, so that quest and that challenge of winning seasons, I'm stepping back from that right now. I'm just trying to really appreciate all the other avenues of the game, because there's so much you can do in the game and so much with the community that you don't always have to be going for a VP. But if there is a team that does come back to beat LOG, I do believe it will be Born, and when that season comes, I will be with them, so I can say I did it. I think Soldier, you should jump in there too. Sergion too. Yeah, so just getting lots of battles in. It looks like I may be having some stream health issues, guys. Bear with me for just a moment. Just joined Dragons now, huh? It's meant to be. Yeah, you might be right. I can't jump anywhere right now, man. I'm too close, too far in it with my souls. It'd be a very bad thing for me to go somewhere. Very bad thing. So I've got to make my decision to hang out in this dead league. Something that works. The only good thing is that I can just refresh and hit. It's rather easy. Sorry for the pause. I'm trying to see if I can clean up this stream a little bit. Trying to get all techie. But I don't know how to get techie. My main attacker, I got a lot of main attackers. I'm only using Skolnar for that 1.4 boost. But as you all well know, I definitely enjoy using my Venom Tusk. I got a level 53 Ladega as well, level 51 Edalus, level 53 Mamesh as well. So plenty of Titans to use for whatever I need. And I do plan on leveling up by Fusion Sakani. I'm going to start doing some nice infiltrator raids. The days of using a champion and just letting them run is going to be gone for me for a while. I want to get back to enjoying the hands-on. Hey, Sweeney Todd. Welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. So I do hope that makes sense. You know, I've been playing so long with just a champion and sitting back and letting him do all the work and watching. I want to be a little bit more interactive. I'm not 100% positive I want to go back to using a ranger right now. Just because if you aren't paying attention with the ranger, you can get in some serious trouble real quick. Yeah, Kavik, I wanted that. Sagunga's the next Titan I'd like to get from an event. I really wanted a Sagunga. Just even any of the infiltrators and new infiltrators, they're all really nice. Watching the Ishkar battles, I really haven't seen any Ilzar battles yet, but Ishkar, those flaming blades, that's pretty exciting stuff, man. Definitely adds a whole new gameplay. Chow, you say just buff up your infiltrators? I remember when I first used my Nestus, I would use some resist and armor relics and then you know, offensive relics. But yeah, it's a good idea, man. Just buff them up and let them run. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to like I said, level them up first and then get busy with them. Definitely enjoy watching the videos with a infiltrator. Adds a nice flavor to the game. But, you know, of course, definitely if I'm going to be auto raiding, I got to use Venom Tusk. He's a guaranteed win unless they have a troop somewhere hidden. Gary B, your Solgar has 3 damages. Critical and damage against Titan. Man, yours is nice. That's a very solid looking Titan you got there. I'm hoping when I do pull my Solgar, I get a decent set of skills. I do hope. You know, I added in my last video I posted at the very end a clip of a snippet from chat, how the developers have something running where they can tell about the airplane mode being used for forging relics. And Tao, you mentioned something about internet loss. It does happen where you can lose internet connection, but the way that's going to show to the developers is a lot different than a forced internet break, and that happening over and over and over. Because in that video where I did not get my SOLGAR, I was surprised how they had a record of every transaction on the account for relics and whatnot, and would know, they know what you got, they know what you're doing. I advise everyone, play fair and square, man. Stay away from the bad stuff. Hey, Kavik, that's the one thing I've noticed with the Infiltrator. They like to run forward and they do that one little stance, you know, where they put the blade in front of them and the blade behind them and they don't swing. It's like, come on, man, you gotta swing. Hey, Big Z. Zalon's in the house. The dot stream's been running for 8 hours. Nice. That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, I'll be ready to pass baton here. Not quite yet, but soon. Soon that baton will be passed, and we'll keep this show running, man. That is so awesome. Especially because we didn't quite schedule it the way that we would have liked to have scheduled a 24-hour stream session. But it is Friday night. We are on different sides of the world. I don't know if we have anyone in Asia or Europe. We have Max. If Max can get up there in you know, in the wee hours. Hey Tal, you're exactly right, but I do think most of those things have been fixed. So they're just working on those last few loopholes, I suppose. It would just suck though if you lost your account for 2 months. That's all I'm saying. Hey, thanks, Z. I would hate to lose my account for a month, 2 months, because who knows what's going to be offered during that time when you're gone, you know? It's like, man. There is a player in the Bourne family, and right now the name escapes me. Lost his account, lost his phone, or got rid of the phone before he switched accounts and everything. And there's no way that Natural Motion or Zynga or even Google Play can rescue his account. So he's starting all over from scratch. Now, imagine if you had a nice account, you've invested time and money, you've been on the game for a good minute, and you lose that account and you can't pull it up, and you have to start all over with the baby account. You might feel the urge to do things to speed up your relics, speed up your titans to have better odds. But imagine losing that little mini account for 2 months when great events are coming in that you may have a possibility of achieving. Because we've said this in all the different streams, that this event, getting a 4-star Titan at 12,000 souls, we have not seen this in a very long time. And also having this lunar deal makes it really possible if you can spend a few bucks, $10. $10 may be just enough you need for you to get it done if you can get the grind time in. Also with the relics that are offered, actually I did the math on this. With the math, I think you only needed 240 raids at bare minimum of 10 souls per raid to get that 12,000 souls for Solgar, to get your first 4-star Titan if you don't have one. 240 raids a day, and that is without using the 4 relics that are offered. And that's also not including the gems that are given to you, or the portal stones. So this event, everyone should get a 4-star Solgar. It's really doable for anyone who's brand new who's watching. Talgon and Ellis with 2 times Imperials resist Titans. That's nice, man. I like resist Titans. I like that skill. And I also like damage against Titans. A lot of people say that just straight damage is better. I think once they take out the Titan, they're still going to damage the troops. So I like damage against Titans myself. I don't mind seeing 3 damage against Titans. I really want to spend some time with my Kubas. But I must spend time with my 4-stars before I waste, not waste, but spending any unnecessary time on 3-stars. This is one map I don't like during an event. This map just kills me. Because you know it's going to take 30 seconds regardless. And that's a long 30 seconds. And I hope you guys are on multiple devices, can watch the stream or listen to it and raid at the same time. Because time is of essence. I've got to make up about 6 hours. I've got to go constant. Is Don Powers in the house? Don Powers, you with us? Let me know when you're here, man. Yeah, and they're going to stand. Love that. Love it. I don't think they have any more troops to throw out. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, they're out of troops a while ago. So the developers are showing everyone some love. The DOT YouTubers. As Soldier said in the last stream, on Surgeon's stream, they've added a Lunar Festival playlist of videos. How super awesome. I think they are starting to appreciate all the hard work that all of us are putting into the game. And please do tell if anyone knows if the game is growing. I remember months ago people were talking about the number of players that are on the game who are actually active in the game. If anyone knows if it has grown. Solgar looks like a bad boy. Yeah, he does, man. He looks a little nasty. And I can't wait to have him. I think a battle series with Solgar and Siegfried would be nice. I'm liking Titans that just buff Spearmen. I got my Baron that I got to work on as well. I think they're just going to do really good. And Spearmen always take multiple hits. One hit is not enough. Sean M. You're getting close to 6K. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, so by tonight I'd like to get if I can get to 18K tonight. I don't think I have the portal stones for it. I don't think I have the gems to get the portal stones for it. We will see. I think that I've claimed all of the gems and portal stones that are going to be offered. And they're not offering any more event relics. I don't think there's any more. 962 to go. Yeah, everything's been collected. So the Epic Token and Solgar are next. Oh, here we go. 2,000 gems at 14. So I've got to get to at least 14,000 souls tonight. Then I can wrap up Wukong easily and quite possibly get to the 3,000 gems tomorrow. That might work. Being in this dead league again, I don't have to look for anything. I just hit the next one and just crank through it. I'm still thinking that the events are coming at a rate that's a little too fast. I think it'd be nice if they slowed it down a little bit. Maybe did it quarterly, 4 or maybe 5 events a year, throwing a special one. Because if they keep doing events for every holiday, I don't know what else they can come up with. Unless they're just going to re-offer the same Titan they offered before. And, you know, give it somebody else an opportunity to get it who hasn't gotten it. Or if they're going to keep introducing new relics for us. Hey, King Joshua. Thank you for joining us. But what, we have another event coming out next week for the King. So that's going to be interesting. And whatever else they have to offer with that King. So almost 30 minutes in, 27 minutes in, we got 16 people live. Thank you all for being here. The slow, quick grind. I think I'm averaging 3 raids a minute. It's all this refresh time in between attacks that kills me. Man. Yeah, there are a lot of collectors. That's one cool thing about the game. Someone asked devs on the live stream, or it was asked in the chat, you know, are they ever going to sell any product, merchandise? It'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind having a DL t-shirt. You know, you wear your DL t-shirt out, then you'll know who digs DLT when they say something. Because again, I don't know anyone in my area who plays Dawn of Titans. I keep trying to get my brother-in-law to play, but he hasn't played it yet. He's a PlayStation kind of guy. King Joshua on break. Barbecue time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like that, man. Yeah, I like that. I think that's something I might be doing tomorrow or Sunday. And, you know, Monday's a holiday, so, yeah, it's barbecue weekend. I think I'm going to do something a little different, though, this time. I think I'll throw some salmon on the grill, smoke that real quick for my wife. Throw some hot links on there just because. Maybe some brats. And I think maybe a tri-tip. A tri-tip this week gonna be real good. But I do love the pork. I do love the pig. Or I should try one of those bacon wrap onions. Yeah. That sounds real good. I cooked dinner last night, man. Brats and ribs. Yeah, man. Everyone's getting hungry. Yeah, I just love to use a smoker, man. It's so nice. It's like, you know, when you drive through your neighborhood, you can smell someone barbecuing, and you're like, oh yeah, oh yeah. If they sold a Titan t-shirt, I would have to honestly say, well, I'd like to see 2 types of shirts. I like the images where they have the groups of Titans together, like how they have the Chosen 6 together, or the Ladega and Sakani. But I think for a solo Titan shirt, I would have to get Venom Tusk. I would have to because he was my first 4-star. So it just makes sense, right? But for a group shirt, a group of Titans, I think I'd like the Rangers. I think that'd be a cool shirt. I think that'd be real cool. But Venom Tusk, yeah, man, that's the guy. Even if they provided the art, if we can get the art on paper, I guess you could just print it out, man. Because I used to work at Kinko's for a lot of years, and I used to make a lot of T-shirts. You can just print that stuff out. You can go get it screened yourself. I just may have to. I just may have to make one T-shirt. Chat ban. An in-game trade system would be really nice. In-game trade system would be cool. I don't know how they'd monitor that though. There'd be some shady stuff going on, like you said, man. There'd be some seriously shady stuff going on, and people would be getting over. Cross-eyed Kinko's, man. I worked at Kinko's before it became corporate. Oh man, the stories I can tell you. The stories. Oh man, I worked at a mall, graveyard, did everything, man. Did it all. I worked there so long, people in the city called me Kinko's. And when I worked there downtown Sacramento, all the guys had long hairs, man. We're all long hairs. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. The first Kinko's I worked at was across the street from a bar. But one night I went to the bar, and I was the cashier. I drank, I wouldn't say so much, but man, I could not count out my drawer. Dude, 15 years you got me beat. I was only there for 10. You beat me, man. Nice. What city and state? You worked at Staples Copy Center. Yeah. Oh, man, I used to be the copy meister. The first time I got 3 machines going, I was like, yeah. I think the most copies I made in one night was about 180,000 copies. I was pumping out paper. That took some serious skill, by the way. That's where I met my wife, actually. A Kinko's romance. Oh, you worked there 15 years ago. Oh, okay, man. 15 years is a long time to work at Kinko's. I had to get out and get a real job. Then I was a delivery driver for them for a long time. I just cruised around. That was a lot of fun. The coolest Kinko's that I worked at was in the city of Davis, California, by the college. And I used to make a lot of mixtapes. I worked their graveyard. I would just rock the house, man. It'd be a lot of fun. Till about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Then all the kids would go home. We'd just be hanging out. $15 years ago. That's crazy. Well, 15 years ago. Yeah, I think I worked there about 15 years ago too, man. Actually, as a matter of fact. Yep. About 15 years ago. SoCal. Right on, man. SoCal. Hey, Tal, you're right, man. If they could work it out, it would be cool to have an in-game trade system. I don't know, there'd have to be some sort of limits because it might be unfair to a lot of folks. But it might be good for a lot of folks because there are a lot of nice people in the game who have a lot of good stuff, a lot of duplicates. They wouldn't feel bad doing some trades, possibly. I don't know. There's always been, a nice guy. And a lot of them, after they've claimed their prize in an event, they'd step out as long as it didn't affect the alliance ranking, and and allow a new player who does not have a 4-star to come in and get their first 4-star. That's one cool thing that a lot of players do to help out the new people to the game. I always give him mad props for that, man. That's a big guy who does that. Because it's funny how most of us have struggled for a long time, a lot of seasons, without having any sort of 4-star. And now most of us are strong with 4-stars. Have had so many that we're able to use them. And have so many that we're like, which one am I going to play with? Which one am I going to level up? It's kind of crazy, man. It is kind of crazy. Yeah, definitely hats off for those guys, man. You're exactly right, Conside. That's an ultimate team player to do something like that. You know, seriously though, it's for some of them it is not a sacrifice because they have been in the game so long and are so well off in the game. But for others, it's not. I'll have to hold the phone a little bit better. Gabriel, hey. We're just sharing all these old war stories. Let me know if the sound gets better. It should. I think I need to get my glasses. This phone's so little. Anybody know how many more raids I need? Gotta get my SOLGAR. I gotta share them. Paper cuts, man. You mean cardboard. They both hurt. Worst job I ever had was at a temporary company. I was a dishwasher for Hewlett Packard, and all their employees took lunch at the same time. So I'd have like 150, 180 trays of food and dishes that come swarming in on the conveyor belt for me to wash. I did that for about a week, and I said, that's enough. But I can tell you, my most ultimate favorite job, I think, would be a developer for Dawn of Titans. Hanging out and playing the game for real. All day long and getting paid for it. Could not top that. Unless I was a park ranger. I like that too. Or I could be like Bo, living by a lake. Have a little fishing store, a little tackle store. That'd be real nice too. Yeah. Paper cuts. Yeah, paper cuts are no good, man. I don't care how tough you are. If paper cuts you, it hurts. You can be a big bad guy, but it hurts. Yeah, man. That was my childhood dream. A little lake and a store, man. In Virginia, of course. Back east. So in the wintertime, you're on vacation because of the snow. Nah, that's good stuff. Yeah, Zalana, park ranger with Wi-Fi. For sure. That's Queen Frozen for you. Queen Frozen's a park ranger in Arizona. She gets to relax, hang out, and play DOT. I always wondered why she was able to play so much. What a great gig. But, you know, nothing, well, Fury's way up there with his gig. Night Watchman. He's looking at his work monitor. And he's looking at his phone. That's kind of hard to beat too. That's why I love that series I did way back when Edalus was first offered. The winter event. I forgot what it was called. But I did the Working Man series for that event, and Zalon helped me out. He did a monetary donation to make sure I got my Edalus. I was pushing real hard to get that Edalus. And thanks to the Zalon, I was able to achieve that. Much appreciated. Now, if anyone knows how to turn off notifications for phone calls, please let me know. I would definitely like to do that. Look at that. These are maps I don't like too. The troops are right there, but your troops don't see them. Go figure. Tao, what are your thoughts on the level requirements with the Pantheon treasure system? Seems a bit hard to get level 4 star to level 40 to just get a relic, no matter how good the relic is. I don't know, is it set at 40? You have to get a 4 star to 40? I'm not sure. But there has to be some sort of leveling for the Pantheon to actually make it worthwhile, because otherwise you're going to lose a little bit of value with your Titans. Yeah, I'm on my Android. Samsung S4 active. S4. There's got to be something more than just having the Titans, Tao. Something to make it more I guess more like a quest. You got to put in some time, not just simply get the Titans, especially for the lower level Titans, because you get them in drops. So Sean M says the sets are in increments. Have the Titans at level 1 for the first set, then level 20, and then level 40. I think they do have it in some sort of fashion like that. I just don't remember exactly. I did have the opportunity to take that survey and to look at what they had. Brain's going to be the first one with the Pantheon full. He's going to be the first one getting all the relics, I think. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good idea for the collectors. They're offering something that's really good. He took screenshots. Nice, very nice, Sean. Just don't share them right yet, until they give you the word. You don't want to get in trouble. Legalities. I thought it was a really, I don't know, I think it's a really cool thing. I like how they ask for our input. Ooh. Let me see. No notifications. Nope. I don't know how to do it, man. That's too complicated. I'll have to figure it out next time. But I will figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. How to cut off those notifications. The only phone call I want is my wife. Yeah, it's cool that they offered the survey for a few, then opened it up to everyone, I think. Everyone who had Twitter knew about it. That person by the name of Karen is up there too. Okay. Yeah, it's really cool. Seriously, how they ask us what we think. Because why make something or offer a whole bunch of stuff that nobody wants? That's a total waste of time, man. Total waste of time. And, what we do, what we put into the game, not even the monies, but the time, they should give us what we want. Oh man, I love my lady, man. I haven't seen her all day. I saw her for 5 minutes and she left. She let me stay home. I was very thankful. She knows it's been a long week. You watch streams at work? It's hard to watch streams at work, man, because I can't have the sound up. Not too many people coming in and out. So I can look at the images and read the text, but I cannot listen. Yeah, Sean M. The Titan offers to be $50. That's good. And stop including. I don't know why they include 3-star relics. If someone's gonna pay, man, give me a 4-star relic. That's the first thing I always read to see if they've changed anything and have made them 4-star relics, but they're always 3 stars. But this recent heroic offering that some people were given, like the one that Bo bought, and that's such a bummer that Bo bought. Well, it's okay that you bought it with your gift card and did what you did, because I almost did a $10 purchase and I just kept saying I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. And then the lunar deal came up and I was like, oh yeah, you know, I had to do it. And to possibly get a few more for the upcoming events, buying them on sale like it makes sense. You know, it's like toilet paper, right, Bo? You know you're going to need it. Just do it. That's very true, Brain. You can. That's hard living, man. That's hard living. I don't want it to be like that, man. My woman's got to be my refuge away from all the troubles. Bring me joy. Yeah, it's like throwing away free money if you turn down a sale. I'm hoping they throw a couple more nice events. If there's another fusion event real quick or another pool event. I should have been holding on to my event relics, but I spent mine thinking that I was going to be able to pull something nice, but of course I did not. I really wanted to pull a good infiltrator. I really wanted to get a Sakani, but you know, I got another Noctis, a level 20 Noctis. Not bad, but I have 4 of them, so you know, I need a Sagunga, I need an Ishkar, I need an Ilzar. I really think having infiltrators being revamped like they are has really livened up the game, man. I'm waiting. I can't wait to just do things with my infiltrator. Well, it just looks like too much fun. Yeah, Sean M, good point. The only thing that makes me not complain about the $100 Titan deals is that these events are more than $100 to finish. Absolutely. Absolutely. I said it before and I say it again, man. That Jotun event, there are many who spent $100, did not get anywhere close, spent some more, did not get anywhere close to getting Jotun. Fortunately, they got it from the Alliance rank reward, but they could not complete the event single-handedly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's nuts. It's one of these maps around the corner, around the bend. Even these low-level lands have these wacky maps. Just try to slow things down. Way too much time. Hey, be careful, man. We don't want you hurting yourself. Now, have you guys noticed how many Titans have been dropping? I'm gonna have to go through my treasury at some point and try to collect all my Titans, and hopefully it won't max out my haul. The drops these last few days have been incredible. There's just been so many drops. I had mentioned it earlier, I think on Surgeon's stream. I had received a 4-star mount armor at some point. I never even knew it. I didn't even notice. Let's see where we are. 780. Close, but not close enough. Not yet. Yeah, this nice 4-star mount armor. I was like, where'd that come from? And I actually checked the event rewards to see if it was an event reward. And it's not. So I picked it up at some point when I cleared through my treasury. The only thing I'm losing in my treasury is the troops. They're giving away too many troops. Yeah, you gotta see where I am actually. Yeah, see, I'm about to lose relics in 4 minutes. So I gotta do a quick forge. One of the boring things. So 2 divine touches. Wish I had one of the earth shakers or something else. Whatever the one for shadow dancers. What you get for thanks cross-eyed. I think that's what you get for infiltrators. Shadow dancer. All these nice little dragon helms. Love the fire cloaks. I should finish off my fire cloak, but not yet. I do love. Hey, where'd it go? How come I'm not showing all my relics? Oh, that's right. Whenever you're doing this, it should not show your maxed out relics. It should only show relics that need to be worked on. When you're going through it from this screen. That scared me, man. I was like, where's my defender? I know I didn't forge that. Gotta max out the relics. Make some room. Yeah, man. I gotta have to pull out of here and make sure I got my defender. Oh, that's scary. That's okay. Bear with me, people. I need to, just going to collect that. Need to come through here. I can't wait for them to change this system. I know that they're going to change the relic system, but if they change the treasury as well, that'll be awesome. Make separate rooms for troops, rooms for spells, rooms for relics. Because this, going through the whole rigmarole of scrolling and scrolling. Man. I need to collect these. Give me all my titans. It's been decent with 2-star titan drops as well. But just way too many troops are being gotten. So I do think that they're going to introduce a fusion event, just because the drop rate for Titans is enormous. I think most players, like SOLGAR, was his Titan Hall maxed? It's like, can't keep up. That's the one thing I don't like about this league, is that there are no resources. You really could not upgrade your kingdom in a low level league. I think it'd be too hard. You'd be hunting for food. Oh, no room. Oh, don't do that. Some relics by accident. Yeah, man, messed up. Yeah, you would be even if you just hit farmlands, I don't think you'd have enough I don't think there'd be enough food for you to do anything. Because I've been raiding all day. Well, not all day, but quite a bit. I'm only at 600,000 food. So having the forge, I have to use all my relics. I have to fill up and go with 4 at a time. Otherwise, I'm just going to be losing possibly 4 stars or good 3-star relics. No worries, Gary B. Dawn of Titans will be here. We'll be here later. We might end the stream at some point and come back and do it again later tonight. Yeah, 674,000. Just gotta free up some space, man. Let's finish off this blade. Come on, so I can work on the next one. Let me ask you guys, what is the quantity of relics of the same type do you like to keep in your stash? I like to have 3 or 4 of the same, because multiple titans of the same element, of course. But what do you think is too many? I gotta go through here real quick. There it is. My defender. Oh man, there it is. Look at that. Titan resisting against range, health, and armor. That is an awesome relic. If you can get yourself one of those, treat it like a heart seeker. Don't get rid of it. 2 or 3 max. Yeah, I think 4, maybe 6. But that's not a bad number if you only have a few. Because these 4 stars, I had not had a lot, and they just started coming on, man. They just started pouring out. Iron Guard, that's a great one to work on too. Titan resistance against physical armor and spearman armor. So I'd like to get another 4-star Iron Guard to use with my SOLGAR or my Baron, but most likely SOLGAR. But this is the next one I'm really trying to finish off right here. Titan resistance against melee, Titan health, and Titan armor, the Protector. This is the one that you don't see too often. That's why for those of you folks who've been playing the game since the season end of season rewards changed, or before relics were part of the season end rewards, and you may have settled for a relic, or you may have passed over a relic that you didn't see too often trying to get a Titan, and you just finally settled for whatever you got. You maybe should have kept those relics. I don't know, Tal. I don't really complain about Titan leveling. You can level up your Titan rather quickly. Hey, Bo, your Protector is at level 9. Did it have the same stats as mine? The same, what is it? Yeah, the same stats. Let me get to this thing. You got the other version. So what's the other version? What do I got? Resist against melee, health, and armor. Dang, Sean M. Keep rating. You need more 4 stars. 3 of which are Ice Titans. You need more 4-star Titan relics, man. Yeah, Zalon, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of people pass over I think I settled for my Protector. I didn't know how good it was. I'm glad I kept it, man. And Sean M, good point. Your phrase at 27 now was 21 a week or so ago. You can level up real fast, man. You can level up your Titans real fast. Yeah, now you got the relic regret syndrome. Yeah, man. I feel you, Zalon. You should not have passed over those relics, because who knows when someone's going to be available to, or when a relic's going to be available again. So let's get back at it. That's enough relics. That's enough relics. Critical or AP on the 3rd. But that's a good relic, man. Those relics from long ago. And it's a sad thing. They offered a lot of relics. They had a lot of good 1 and 2-star relics too. I know that we don't talk about 1 and 2-star relics, but if you're a new player and you had some 1 or 2-star relics, they would have been nice to keep. Like the Strider, and there are some other ones that you don't really see anymore. If you're a low-level player, like I keep thinking about people in this alliance that I'm in right now. If I was a low-level player and I had a decent 2-star Titan, I'd be smacking fools right now with that 2-star Titan. I'd have it maxed out. I'd be trying to work on maxing out its relics, and I'd be swarming over this dead alliance or this dead league, man. I think I'd be doing pretty good if I was a low-level player in a league like this. I would take advantage of it and try to get that 12,000 souls. Showing them the level progress slows down quickly. Yeah, it does. The lower levels you can get through rather quickly. That's why having a 4-star Titan at least level 30 is a must before you start using them. Yeah, but yeah, I agree. You definitely don't want to grind out your low levels for your Titans. You definitely want to fuse them up to that point and then start the grind. Gary B, if you're close to getting Wukong, go for it, man, or at least get that token. So I like the 30s. I don't like to lose any raid. I don't like to lose any raid. If I lose a raid, that means I just lost resources, I lost time, and I lost stones. I've got to win every raid, man. It's very important for me to win every raid. Yeah, definitely go for the token. Get the token. You're almost there. Tao, Wukong is at most a B+ Titan for attack or defense because of how slow glides are and how much physical resist there is out there. Physical is different than Earth. They got to have good Earth resist. But to tell you the truth, I don't think having Goliaths on defense is a bad idea. I ran with Edalus on my garrison when I was